So after 3 months of meticulously preparing my $150 trimaran I got off Facebook, it was finally time to take it for a sail. Because it was my first time sailing such a sort of weird and experimental boat, I thought instead of going to the bay in a 15 to 20 knot southerly, which would have been pretty brutal, I thought I'd head out to Blue Rock Dam. I'd never sailed there before, but I'd seen it on Google and thought it looked pretty good. It's a big dam that was designed to feed water to the local power stations, and it essentially captures water coming off Mount Baw Baw. You can see up there in the background, which is like a skiing resort. So it would be pretty cold in winter, but I thought it was worth a shot and a lot safer than heading out into a bit of Port Phillip Bay chop. But at this point, I was just so excited. Like the stars had aligned, awesome breeze. Get to sail one of the rarest boats in the world by one of the most famous designers. Super excited. Okay, so made it out to Blue Rock Lake. Never been here before. I know they did try and get a yacht club going here a while ago when the Hazelwood power station shut down. They tried to move the yacht club here, but I don't know what happened after that. But it looks like a really nice spot. Like it's super scenic and massive. So I'm just trying to rig this thing up. Still got a few little teething issues I'm coming across. So you remember I had a heap of twist in the platform, and then I got the rigger to shorten up these wing wires. So now's a moment of truth to see if tensioning and lashing actually does anything. I think it will. Yes, look at that. Don't want to go too tight because it'll make the actual side stays go loose. Okay, so finally ready to go sailing. 3 months of work. Yeah, boat looks good. Breeze is really nice. Exactly what I was hoping for. It's real squally with these rain clouds coming through. Real up and down, but let's get out there while there's still some daylight. Trolley should be okay there. Okay, we'll try that. So far, I would describe it as like a super stable moth. Little gust coming up here, hopefully enough to get going. Alright, we better jibe. Leg cramp, ow! Oh, ow. Little gust coming. Feels a bit like a windsurfer, like it's really easy to overload the centerboard and just go sideways, so you got to just ease a heap of sheet, get the flow attached. Jibe and go back the other way. Well, after this jibe, I was starting to get a bit worried because as soon as the boom came across, I went down by the stern pretty quickly. My moth does this almost every jibe when I'm not foiling, so I wasn't sure if it was like a windsurfer where if you stop it sinks, but then it was so big and I could feel the boat just felt heavy and kind of sluggish, so I was starting to get a bit worried here. I was also keeping an eye on that bow. See how it's only just above the water? Again, never sailed this boat before, never seen one. It's only one of two in the world, so I just wasn't really sure what it's supposed to look like. But yeah, about now I knew something wasn't right. Sinking. About here I decided better safe than sorry. I'm just going to get back to the shore as quick as I can and see what's going on with this boat. So I thought I'll try and quickly jibe. That can't be too hard, can it? You'll notice that on this video I didn't do any tacks at all. That's kind of a habit I've picked up on the Moth, that it's easier to jibe these kind of odd boats than it is to tack them, particularly when you're worried you're going to sink in backflip. So I'm still not sure if I did the right thing here. Let me know what you think in the comments, but my logic was it's sinking seriously quickly and I weigh about 3 times more than the boat. So if I get off, it might have a chance at staying up and buying me a bit more time, because yeah, I'd be a lot more visible with a half-sunken boat floating next to me rather than me just floating out in the middle of the lake. So I was able to sort of cleat the jib sheet off and push the bow around so it was on a reach and actually making some ground back towards the shore. And it was a bit of a wait until I spotted this tinny on the horizon, and I thought I might be saved because they were going towards the boat ramp. So after a couple of minutes of frantic waving, they saw me, and yeah, they came over, thankfully. My other theory was that even though it's a trimaran that has 3 hulls, the outside hulls are designed to fill with water. So I had them taped up, but I wasn't sure how watertight they were. They're sinking a little bit. Thanks, boys.
Matt, get up that side. That side.
Yeah, I got it. I'm Jasper, that's Matt. That's
I'm Tom. All right, you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
You're up.
Yep, thank you. Just so grateful that these guys came along when they did. Jasper, Matt and Lockie, just the biggest thanks. They saved the boat and definitely saved me a really long swim of at least sort of 300, 350 meters. So yeah, thanks again, guys. Jeez, it must have a big hole. It must be a centerboard case. Oh, there's your problem. The centerboard case is popped. That's so annoying. That was by far the closest I've ever came to sinking. My family bought me Subway while I was out, so to celebrate not being dead and not losing the Mona Lisa of sailing in 50 meters of water, I'm going to have Subway and sit on the grass for a second. So glad those kids came past and they did. Oh, the legends. Like, I would have maybe got back, but probably not with the boat. Like, it was sort of semi-submerged and it had stopped sailing. And yeah, I might have been able to swim back, but it would have been so cold. Jeez. So I had sails, I had steering. I just forgot to check that it floats. So literally zero idea how I'm going to fix that, because that looks like an absolute nightmare. But still, alive to eat Subway, and I'm sure it's going to taste even better. What is this type did they get me? Yes, my favourite. Should remember. Foot-long meatballs. Subway after surviving, can't go wrong. Yeah, obviously not the ideal first sail for this boat, but yeah, we uncovered a new place, which is a really nice spot to sail, and we definitely got something to do over winter. So if you like the video, please like and subscribe, leave a comment. I love reading them, and yeah, we'll have to try and find a way to fix this boat, and I'm sure that'll provide plenty of more content.